quite the interesting thing. Oh, you might have just heard it. It is a very, very, very old graphics card. Some might say archaic. The old ATI Radeon 9200. Yes, I picked this thing up for about $4 at a Goodwill store. It is compatible with the newest of softwares, including the DirectX 9 from Microsoft software. Yeah, it's obviously not the newest card at all. It's probably older than most people in the 7th grade and many or all in the 5th and 6th grades. So this is, right at the time of this upload at least, this is a very, very old and probably archaic card. And picking it up for $4 for what is essentially an unused card, I mean, not bad. I've seen it go for unused around $70, but nobody's gonna buy an old AGP card. Not even PCIe or PCI, AGP. So let me just start reading some of the stuff on this. Experience cinematic visuals with incredibly fast 3D graphics. Quad pipe architecture delivers high performance. AGP 8x standard for twice the bandwidth. I cannot say this without breaking a smile because it's kind of adorable to see the difference in now's, like the current top of the line stuff and what used to be the top of the line specs with 128 megabytes of DDR. That's insane. My 640's got more than that. But you also have to put into account that this is 13 years old. This box is almost as old as I am. There's the box that's inside. And as you can see, it's made for Windows XP. Only the latest and greatest operating system. Supports all the newest things like Microsoft DirectX 8.1 with Smart Shader. The built-in software that they have for this. So let's just crack it open. And we've got a little pamphlet for the their video game that they package with it, kind of like the McAfee and how it slips in with every download. Manual. Somewhere in this manual there's a very hilarious part where it doesn't even find its use because it's not even for this card. Where shall I find it? Even if I shall find it, I don't know if I will. Ah, yes. Powering the graphics card. This does not have any 4-pin connectors. Yeah, it's a 4-pin connector that's on there. So, this shows a card with a 4-pin connector and a fan. But then, this thing doesn't have a 4-pin connector or a fan because it's so old. And I don't know if this is the one that came packaged with it. It probably is. But this just seems too new. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just so like untouched that it's just, well, it might be. It just might be that this is just one of the lower powered cards. I don't know. Wait, this is for the 9800. Well, this is the manual for the 9800, which explains a lot. Where did I see it in there? Was it in here? No, it's the Spanish section. Yeah, right here. It's in the Spanish section. Yeah, Radeon 9800 is what this is for. So some guy bought this, then realized, oh wait, I don't have an AGP port on my computer. Let me donate this to Goodwill and bundle it with the wrong manual. Still got it for $4. Well, here's the proper software. You could tell because it's bundled with there. Who would need this? I mean, sure, that was back when the internet was still, well, it was continuing to boom. Just bundled software, but they literally show that there's bloatware with it. Like, stop. We don't want your trash. But I'm guessing for the time, it's like, I'm guessing there is like a fake Second Life. So let's pop this baby open. Here's the graphics card in all its glory. I mean, I don't know why they put the static-free bag inside with this inside of it. This is a staticky bag instead of a static-free bag. That is just redundant. Like, you're just ruining the purpose of it. Ow. Stabbing me. Then here. This is the 9200. You see the heat sink in all of its glory. S-Video, Composite, and VGA. All the latest standards. Guessing this is like the DisplayPort of the time, HDMI and DVI kind of thing. That's the kind of vibe this gives me. I mean, I'm no expert in VGA versus S-Video versus Composite, but that's what I kick out of it. And you can tell it's old because of how large the capacitors are. Not just by the AGP, no. How large these capacitors are and how visible they are. And you could see the integrated circuits, like, wide and clear. Like, you could see the RAM and the stabby parts. Ow. Yeah, when you can see the pathways taken by the circuit, that's how you could tell something's old. So, this is, I'm guessing it's the reference card, seeing as it doesn't have any other branding on it. So, yeah, from the looks of it, these are resistors. That's what it looks like to me, at least. I'm probably wrong, since I'm not an electrician. Yeah, this is old. Time to box it. Is this like an unboxing then a boxing? Is that how this is gonna work? Oh, pop it back into the staticky bag, because that's always how you gotta do it. Yeah, there it goes. There. In the bag. Then slide it into the static free bag. I always hate doing this. There. And then it got stuck. There. Much better. Now, we shall read the box even further. Bundled disc. Pamphlet for fake Second Life. Oh, God. Just chucked it. Radeon 9800 instead of 9200 manual. And, oops, sorry for hitting the camera. Just gotta pop that back in. And we shall begin reading the box. I'm not going to put it back in there so it's easier to handle the box. Alright, this is the first thing I'm going to read right here. High-end performance design of the Radeon 9200 offers graphic speed to deliver barrier-free entertainment. 4 rendering pipelines for the incredibly fast 3D gameplay. Full support for AGP 8X standard. Doubles bandwidth for more engaging characters and environments. This is definitely what I would consider engaging. Definitely engaging right there. And that is quite the engaging environment. Can't tell what it is. Looks like a dock. and that looks like a stereotypical sci-fi shooter game. Immerse yourself in new levels of realism and graphics content, courtesy of the highly optimized 2D and 3D features in Radeon 9200. Now, for some people who might not understand the difference between 2D and 3D, well, back then, 2D graphics and 3D graphics were processed usually on two different graphics cards, and it was very rare to see them bundled together, like, before this time, like, before the, 21st century. In the final years of the 20th century, in 1990s and such, they had separate cards for 2D and 3D. Why? Because it was complicated to combine the two, until they did this kind of stuff. I don't know exactly what they did. I'm not a computer scientist of any sort. But I'm honestly surprised that this actually has display support for 90 Hz at 1440 and 120 Hz at 1080p. Probably 1080i with the fact of the age of this card. But honestly, it's kind of stunning. And near or over 2048 or 2K at 85 Hz, which probably on a CRT monitor, or if there is a 120 Hz VGA monitor that is still for sale, I doubt there is one that you can get on the cheap, then you could use this card if you've got an AGP compatible motherboard. But it introduces an advanced 3D visual experience optimized for today's 3D games and applications. Also, it can, where is it? Somewhere it says, is it right over here? Where is it? It's hilarious with what it says. I'm spacing out right now. I gotta find this. It says like something like for today's like advanced and high processing power requiring video processing and 3D processing kind of such stuff. Oh, nice. I really spaced out right there. Where is it? Oh, this is gonna be hilarious to read. Full stream and video immersion generate unprecedented quality in streaming internet video. Because back then you couldn't really use integrated graphics to get good video for even online streaming. Back when that was basically a GIF and a MIDI combined together. Then you got all of these beautiful three-dimensional letters. Ooh, them bevels. Back in the days of Windows 2000 and XP with the new Word, Microsoft Word with word art. Ooh, next generation technology right there. Advanced video features. Oh, this card is so old, but it's a staple in our history, which, well, not really our history, more like graphics history. We're not graphics cards, we're humans. I want to find where it's like for the today's demanding video processing. Where is it? No, I can't find it. Well, I think that's gonna just about do it for today. I will put this back in the box, and I will see you next time I record, which might happen to be tomorrow. Maybe not. Probably not. Probably like 2 days from now. This weekend was just a lucky time for anybody who watches me for anything but their own entertainment, for how stupid I am. And I'm not ridiculing myself. I do not want any compliments unless it's like, good video, you did good. Don't say like, oh, you're smart, don't call yourself stupid. Motivation is not a thing for a human like myself, since I do not care about self-confidence. For me is basically, oh, so long as I don't look like an idiot or sound like an idiot, but I don't care. Goodbye.